In the last section, we used Helm to install Ingress Nginx inside of our project. Now that we've got that installed, I want you to refresh the page. So I'm going to refresh this entire thing. I'm going to say yes, go ahead and reload. And then I'm going to flip over to the Workloads tab over here. Remember, the Workloads tab is where we're going to eventually see a list of all of our deployments. So we can now very easily see that we have something here called the Ingress controller and our Ingress default backend. Remember, the Ingress controller is the pod that is, or in this case, the deployment that manages the pod that runs the actual controller that's going to read our Ingress config file and then set up Nginx appropriately. The default backend is, as it says, a default backend that has a series of health checks inside of it. If we were doing things really, really well, we would set up a certain number of routes inside of our Express API to associate the health of our cluster with our actual API, as opposed to this default backend. But in this case, using the default backend, totally fine. Now, the other thing I want to show you really quickly is the Services tab over here. Now, if you see something here that says Load Balancer and you see these two sets of numbers next to it, that's great. If you do not see two sets of numbers right here, then pause the video right now for like a couple minutes